Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's up? How's the audio right now, guys? Is it bad, good? Let me know. Excited to finally be getting some shirts and hats and all the goodies. I've had a lot of people ask about them, so excited to be able to get some out there, I hope. Who's in the chat there? Drop me a comment. Let me know you hear me. I kind of like that, Mike. That doesn't sound bad. Excuse me, guys. That does not sound bad, brother. I like it. We'll probably start off with, just some regular logo stuff. Clayton, where's those shirts at? And we'll show it to him.
Huh?
Where's that one gray one at? Clayton's going to grab one for you. We also have some new things set up on the screen. We're using some different software, so... But that's going to be one of them. But yeah, I do like that idea. Whoops. Trying to get it in the camera there. So that's one of them. I'd like to talk about pricing with you guys. Apparently the bigger the shirt, the more it costs to buy just the shirt to even put the print on. So that's the problem. What's the price point you guys would like to see these shirts at? And Mike, the one you're talking about would be have two different things on it. But let me know, what kind of colors would you guys like to see the shirts in? All that good stuff. Hey Brian, how's it going, buddy? Also wanted to let you guys know about some cool features we have, which are like, I'm gonna see if I can set it up. So, like if somebody subscribes, you'll see it in the background there. It pops up. If they become a member, donations, super chats. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But that's pretty cool. So if anybody does do anything like that, they'll pop up on the screen. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Paul Nation Cats? How you doing, brother? We're finally rolling out some shirts. Hopefully we can get some people interested. Mike said he'd like to see 1 for 15, 2 for 25. I'll be honest, Mike. I don't... At 15 for a 2X... I don't even know if we could make that happen, just because the cost of the shirt. A 2XL is probably, around $10 just for the shirt. And that's before we put a print on it, Like some of the smaller sizes, I think large is cheaper, but once it gets into the XL and above, I wear a 2XLT. And I think those are like just for the shirt. That's without any print. I want to say they're around $10. Plus, you got to pay to have the shirt shipped. So we'll have to see what we can do on the pricing. I think we could be at that $15 range on a lot of the sizes, but I think on some of them we may not be able to do that. Just like the 2 for 25. I don't know. I mean, we'd like to make a little bit for our time off of them. What are some other things you guys would like to see? Maybe some decals, or we could probably do some custom stuff for you guys. Paul, what I'm thinking for now is if people want some, they could just go ahead and pay and tell me what size they want. I could give them a quote based on whatever size they need and color, and then it would probably take around a week before it would ship. That way we're not sitting on top of a bunch of sizes that won't sell. But I think what we have available is, anywhere from like a small all the way up to probably like a 3 or 4 XL. Some things will have XLT available in. You need a 4X? Yeah, I think we might be able to get a 4X. And I don't know if anybody makes shirts for you or not, but we might be able to make some shirts for your stuff too. I know my wife's kind of getting into it, I got her a T-shirt press for Christmas, and then for her birthday, we bought a sublimation printer, so you can print some really cool stuff on there with it. What's up, Jacer? My puppies are sleeping behind me. But for a 4X, I mean, we're looking at, it would probably be a $20 shirt, Paul. I don't know if that would change your mind or not. The one cool thing is shipping's pretty cheap on a shirt, and you could probably add several in there and still get the same price, I have not tried the Teespring, Paul. I know a lot of them do. I think you have to have like 10,000 subs or something, isn't it, before you can actually have it as a store inside your actual stream. I know you can set it up outside of that though. Yo, what's up, Zach? Zach, did you ever get those flavors you won? I think you were one of the winners, right? I think I saw they were delivered. It took like, what did it take? Like almost a week or maybe almost 2 weeks for it to get 15 minutes from my house. It's crazy. Good deal, Zach. Good deal. And I think we may give some shirts away as well. So you guys know I like to give stuff away. Yeah, 9 days, Zach said. So I enjoy giving stuff away more than I do selling it. So the only reason I sell anything is really just to try and help keep the channel going, But yeah, like I said, Paul, if you're interested, we could hook you up. Mike, if you're still here, I'm sure we could get you hooked up. Zach, a 3X. I have a 3X. If you're interested, I don't know. I could, Jace, I could hand deliver it Thursday if you wanted it. The bigger sizes will probably be $20, just because the cost of the shirt is going to be over $10. Just the cost. That's without us printing on it. Gary, yeah, we can probably do that. I'll have to see if we can get some 4XLs. And that's the thing, Nick. Like, I can't really test out the XLs and XXs and stuff like that just because I can't fit in them. A 2X, I could try that on and let you know, but I've got a long torso. So if I don't have a tall size, my belly button hangs out. Zach, I'll let you know on Facebook later today. My wife is getting, like I said, I think she's got some 2XL shirts. Paul, it would just depend. Um, do you have me on Facebook or no? If you don't, there should be a link in the video description to my carp and catfish baits, tips, tricks, and techniques page. If you want to click on that and send me a message, then we'll see what we can do. Like I said, she's got a sublimation printer too, which is really cool. Right now, the ones that we've made were the vinyl. They're made with a heat press. But get bent, baby. But they look really nice. So, yeah, the shirts feel pretty good too. So, 2XL. She may have got a couple of those, Nick. I'm not sure. Like I said, it stinks that the bigger sizes cost more. I think just a regular large is like $3 or $4 cheaper. It's quite a big difference. Brother, you do whatever you want with it. Like I said, we're just trying to raise a little money here for next year, Maybe we can get out and go to a different state and do some fishing or something. Yeah, we'll see what we can do, Gary. If you want, shoot me a message on Facebook. I think you have me on there. And you let me know, and then I'll look it up, and we'll see what we can do. Is there anything else you guys would like to see? I don't know. Stickers, anything like that? Zach, I'm thinking about doing some microfiber towels. I don't know if that would tickle your fancy or not. But thinking about doing some microfiber towels. Yeah, no problem, Gary. The trucker hat? Yeah, Dean, we might be able to. What's up, Dylan? I think she got one. We'll make Dylan one or two and give it to him because he helps support a lot. And, he fishes with me, so he'll be repping that. I don't know if she got the right size or not, Dylan, but we'll find out. A window decal? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Mike. Like I said, I did set up the thing, I think, where it shows up if somebody subscribes, if they join as a member or anything like that. It's super chat, all that stuff. And I hate to ask this, but would anybody be willing to either join as a member or maybe donate whatever the minimum amount is? I don't know if it's 50 cents or $1, whatever. I'd like to see if it pops up on the screen. I'm using OBS for the first time. We did a little test stream earlier, and I'm trying to get it set up so we can have a higher quality video and stuff like that. Yeah, Paul, that'd be awesome. But if anybody'd be interested, I would really love to see if it pops up on the screen like it's supposed to. Let's see if it pops up, Dylan. Anything pop up? Did it pop up on the screen? See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. I didn't see it either, man. Maybe it takes a minute. Let's keep an eye out and see if it takes a minute. Well, that stinks. I thought I had it figured out. It Says it's on. Hey, look, it did pop up, Dylan. Awesome. It just takes a minute. Sweet. I like that. That way people are recognized when it kind of makes a noise and pops up and everybody gets to see it, So that's awesome. Sweet, guys. So how many people in here right now would be interested in a shirt? Whoa, Zach with the $4.99 dono, baby. Heck yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting that. I appreciate it, Zach. Dylan, thank you guys so much. How many people in here would like to have a t-shirt? There it goes. That one popped up quicker, I think. If you guys could message me on Facebook, because I'd like to get something out there to you guys. I mean, it's winter time. I'm bored. I mean, we might even do a live stream. Would you guys be interested in a live stream making the t-shirts? What do you guys think about that? Or maybe a video or something. I don't know. It's wintertime, guys, and I'm bored. Let's just face it. We ain't got no fishing to do. The lakes are frozen around here. Jareth, what size shirt does your son wear? These might be too big for him. I don't know. This is I think it's a small adult, but obviously it's not going to fit me. But I made 2 of these, and Paul, yeah, I mean, I made this, I kind of ripped this off the internet a little bit, but, for the most part, I did, I'm sure we could come up with something. Yeah, they are, Dylan. I mean, these are gilded. Most of the shirts I have, I think, are gilded that I actually wear, that I get from the store anyway. Oh, yeah? Awesome, Mike. You ever do the sublimation printing? Said she's got a sublimation printer as well. But if he wears a men's small, Dylan, they say that they're pre-shrunk. I mean, I don't know if that's true. All the ones I have are gilded, I think, but they over time they'll still shrink a little bit. But Jarrett, if your son wears a men's small and you want a t-shirt, message me and let me know what size you want. If you buy one, I'll give him one for free. How's that sound? We'll toss one of these in that I made yesterday for him. If we have your size. We have an orange one and we have this gray one. Paul, I mean, I might be able to. It just depends. Hit me up on Facebook and let me know what you had, for an idea, and I might be able to. If not, I know a guy that can. Ooh. And how's the audio, guys? I mean, is it terrible, or what we got for the audio? Like I said, we're using this OBS for the first time, and it's going to allow us to do some cool things in the future. We'll probably have to use the other stuff when we have guests on, but in the future we can do like several different camera angles for like taking reels apart and all that, It should be available in 1080p right now. Mike, that'd be awesome. I looked on the internet, all them places like Jiffy Shirts and stuff like that, and just for the bigger sizes, man, it was way more expensive. But yeah, hit me up and let me know. Right now we're just getting started, so I can't really buy like, a million of one size or anything like that. Jareth, OBS is actually free, so I've always just been worried about setting it up. but like the audio, everything else is okay, but I don't seem to be getting the audio that I want out of it. But as long as you guys are okay with it, that's enough. Clayton plays a game called, what's that game again, Clayton?
Fishing Sim World Pro Tour.
He plays a game called Fishing Sim World Pro Tour or Pro World Tour or something like that. And he may even do a stream on here and show you guys some of the big mirror carp, because they're actually real fish that have been caught out of those lakes, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Like from Gigantica and stuff like that. So, yeah. Jareth said that game is sick, Clayton.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You guys see my puppy over there? She looks so little in the background, don't she? She's actually probably as tall as I am. She's a big girl, guys. She's a big old girl. That's my Great Dane. And we're upstairs, too. I like, being able to sit in the living room here on the computer. Streaming downstairs, man, it was killing my back sitting on that stool for a couple hours. And like I said, once we get a few things going on, we may do some giveaways on some shirts or something. Like I said, you guys know me. I like to give stuff away. It's exciting. Love it. Dean, what sizes are available in those, though? Yeah, Jareth, it is. I've got some plans, for maybe converting one of my other rooms into a studio. My daughter, she's in college now, and when she is home, she's really not in her room very much. Don't tell her, but I may convert her room into a studio when she goes back to school. I hope they're not watching, because they'd be mad at me. Oh, really, Dean? Well, I'll tell you what. My wife went up to Michael's and she got these Gildan shirts today. And I told her to get some different sizes, like 2X, 3X, stuff like that. Because I know we're some big boys, you know what I'm saying? Most of us carp fishermen, carp and catfish, we're some big boys, So I figured that'd be the most common sizes. But on their website, it said that, like, the 2X's and 3X's, it said they were like 4 or something, but they weren't. When she got there, those sizes were they were like $10, I think. Yeah, that's true, Mark. It is. I don't know. I think my dogs run this place more than I do. They're the cutest, so we let them pretty much run the house. We're just here to take care of them. But Dean, I'll definitely take a look at Walmart, because I'm going to do lots of colors. We'll probably do orange, white, blue. I like gray myself. Clayton's got one of the orange ones on right now.
What I got?
Dylan, yeah, I saw Hobby Lobby has some, but it was the same way, I believe, and they're closed today. But so you wear the Gildan shirts, Dylan? That's what I love. The Gildan shirts, they're awesome. Dean, where are you from? You guys want to see my other puppy? I don't know if you guys can see him or. Oh, see my puppy? There's your puppy. He. Yeah, I like them too, Dylan. They're really nice. They're kind of soft too, you know what I mean? They're not real hard. Yeah, Dean, it could be a little different. Who knows? Nothing else, might be able to order them online and have them shipped to the store or something. I said a lot of those websites that sell in bulk, like it says, oh, this shirt is $1.62, and then you click on it, and like $1.62 is like a small youth or something like that. So, what's up, buddy? Oh, that's Jason dog. He's my puppy dog. You guys are gonna hear me talk like a baby to the dogs, probably. You get puppy dog. He's an old timer. You guys got animals? My pupper Jace there, the black and white one. He's I think he's 13. Oh, what the heck? My Great Dane just put my whole hand in her mouth. You guys want to check out my Great Dane? Let's see if I can get her. Look at her. She purty or what? Where'd Jacer go? Oh, there's Jacer. Don't be leaving, guys. These are dogs. Everybody loves dogs. But yes, Zach, it is. Oh man, I hate to hear that, Zach. Dogs are like family, man. They are. We lost our. He was a boxer mix. He kind of looked like an American Bulldog boxer, but his name was Peyton, and we lost him. I think in March last year, right, bud? I think it was March, and about killed us. I think he was Peyton 15. He was old for a. For his breed. You got a 19-year-old dog, Jareth? What the heck, man? What are you feeding that thing? I've noticed that dogs get tumors all over them. I think it's from the dog food. Every dog we have, they get little tumors on them. But anyway, yes, Zach, it was clickbait on all that stuff. If you had like a 2XLT, which is what I wear, and my goodness, it went from $1.60 to $10, you know. A Walker Red Bone mix. Wow. Does he still get around pretty good? I hope everybody had a happy new year. What'd you guys do to celebrate this year? Anything cool? Yeah, my black and white dog here, he's like a pit bull mix, and he gets around pretty good, but he's slowing down a little bit, that's for sure. Compared to a couple years ago, we thought we was going to lose him last year, or actually that was this year. He was really sick, and he'd been to the vet many, many times, and couldn't get him figured out as something was wrong with his stomach, and he couldn't pee, couldn't poop, and we were actually expecting to lose him, and then miraculously he recovered. He had actually eaten. What was it, like a washcloth? He had eaten a washcloth whole. And we didn't know that. They thought he had stomach cancer. So he had eaten that whole and, swallowed it. And it passed. He was like a brand new dog. And then I think 2 days later, my other dog, out of the blue, he completely lost his mind. Zach, that's good, man. I stay home every year. I don't ever do anything for New Year's. I don't drink or anything like that. And this year, I told my wife, I said, I'm going to have something to drink. And I must be allergic to alcohol. I tried a couple drinks, and I broke out into a rash. It was crazy. Hey, you know what we did get, though? I took one drink of this. My wife got a twisted tea. Have you guys seen the video floating around out there with the twisted tea? Yeah, that's about all we did. We just stuck around the house, and we did actually turn on and watch the ball drop, I guess. It wasn't too exciting, but we did see it happen. It is, isn't it, Zach? I did a remix of it. I ought to put it on YouTube where I put a Get Bent bottle in his hand and he smacks him with it with the Get Bent bottle instead of the twisted tea. I put it on Facebook. I ought to put it on YouTube. What made it so funny is all the memes and all the stuff everybody's done about it. Cracked me up. Yeah, I thought about it. Sure did. Nick was asleep at 10. I'll tell you what, guys. If you guys are interested in hanging out for a few minutes, I'll share this. I didn't even share it on Facebook or anything like that. Maybe we can get a few more people in. You guys game? If so, we'll share this bad boy. We can see what happens. Said I'm pretty bored myself, guys. I'm looking to do something, make some shirts or something for you guys. Excuse me. Let me share it on my pages real fast and see what happens. So it'd be nice to get a few people in here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Almost ready to get back with you guys. Of course, I think you can still hear me and see me anyway, so it's like I never left. Really? Mid-40s, huh? I did not know that. I have not paid attention. Once this cold weather hits, it drives me nuts. Let's take a gander at that. My Great Dane's eating a football. Mine says 37 tomorrow, and then mid-30s for the rest of the week. I've got weather bug. It seems like the Weather Channel always shows that it's going to be warmer for some reason. Excuse me, guys. Nick, how old are you? I saw that you just said you was asleep on New Year's. Somebody messaged me and told me that once you hit 40, you have to get a nap in if you want to stay up and watch the ball drop. And I said, well, I'm 39. Luckily, I don't have to do that then. And I don't hardly ever get a nap. I haven't had one in years, really. 31, man, you still a young pup then, ain't you? I remember when I was 31. Not really, but 8 years ago was a long time ago for me. And if you guys haven't, like I said, don't forget to message me on Facebook with what sizes you guys would need. And that way I'll see if she did get some and I'll message you back. A good nap, baby. Yeah, I'd like me a good nap too. I don't really get any anymore, but you know what they say, you can sleep when you're dead. I do not take too many naps. I was going to try to take some naps this year while I was fishing. I bought a, what do they call that? A bed chair. Stop it, buddy. I bought a bed chair, and I used it like one time, and then the second time I was using it, John, yeah, I think his name was John. He showed up at where I was fishing, and he's like, "Man, I like that chair." He's like, "You want to sell it?" And I'm like, "No, I just got it." And he's like, "I'll give you $20 more than you gave for it." And I was like, "Well, heck, I'll sell it." And I sold it and went to reorder, and they went out of stock, and they've never come back in stock. So it was a bummer. Zach says he uses the Weather Channel. Yeah, I think my wife uses that, and I use Weather Bug. So, but we'll try to put the shirts. We'll try to do like the certain sizes for around $15, and then the bigger sizes, they might be more. Zach, you can get them at like probably any of the pay lakes. You know, they sell them. They're bait houses. That's kind of a pay lake stand. Do you know who Steve Satterfield is? He makes them. Oh yeah, for sure, Nick. See, I get up early, but I usually don't. I don't go fishing early. I usually get up just like during the week. I work from home actually, guys, but I get up around 6 o'clock usually, 6, 7, and I take my son to school and all that stuff. But on the weekends when we would fish, I'd look at my son, and I didn't want to. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, no. That goes to my microphone, bud.
So was he trying to eat?
He was trying to eat. He thought that was a ball. That's the microphone for my Canon M50. Yo, what's up, Michael Elmore? But yeah, he's on Facebook. But I'll tell you, I don't know that he would sell them direct, but he's the one that makes them. I know last time I talked to him, he said he was only selling to the bait shops. But yeah, I forget what I was talking about, guys. Jace, stop, buddy. Stop it, bud. You guys want to see the puppies playing? Watch this. They like to play. Always playing with each other. Look at them. Who do you think's going to win? The 10-foot tall one or the 70-pounder or the 150-pounder? Hey, what's up, John? We're showing some puppies off right this second. It's about to go down. They are goobers, Zach. You have no idea. You have no idea. I was hoping they'd mess around. The big one's the Great Dane. She don't look that big on camera for some reason, but the black and white dog, his name's Jace. He's the worst fighter dog I've ever seen in my life. He usually just falls onto his back and puts his legs in the air. So, alright guys, we'll get back on me. I know you guys didn't tune in for the wildlife channel. But yeah, usually when I wake up in the morning, Clayton's still sleeping and I can't bring myself to wake him up. So I usually don't actually go fishing till like 9.
I always tell you to wake me up.
He said he always tells me to wake him up, but I just can't do it for some reason.
Why? I want you to wake me up.
Looks like it's so peaceful. Yeah, she is a beautiful dog, Nick. She's a full-blooded Great Dane. My brother actually gave her to me. He got her when she was a puppy. But yeah, he actually gave her to us. She's gorgeous. She's a very good dog too. She loves people. She loves us more than anything, that's for sure. Are the Bengals lose? Have the Bengals ever won a game, Michael? Nah, I'm just joking. I don't follow football, so I wouldn't really know. I know how to play and all that stuff, but I don't really follow it. But I know my dad makes cornhole boards, and I went down there one day and he was making Bengals cornhole boards. And I was like, I said, did somebody pay for those? And he's like, no, somebody told me they wanted them though. I said, did you get a deposit? He's like, no. I said, man, they was messing with you. Nobody would buy the Bengals cornhole boards. Just messing with him, you know. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know if they were any good or not, Michael. I don't watch it. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about Clemson either, Nick. Zach, yeah, that's awesome, man. Just when I was a kid, you know, I never really got to sleep in or anything like that. You know, I just trying to do stuff different than how I had it. So when I was his age, you're what, 13 now, bud? He's got his headset on. He's 13. When I was 13, I was running my dad had a tire shop. By the time I was 13, before I was 13, I was running the tire shop, changing tires, and you know, when I was in school, as soon as I got out, I got picked up and I had to go change tires. And if there was no school, I had to go do that. And until my one brother passed away, it was me and him. And then after he passed, it was me. You know, so didn't really enjoy that. Figured I'd let him sleep a little bit, let him feel good. But yeah, nothing wrong with working or getting up early and doing some fishing. That's for sure. Awesome, Jareth. That's a good job to get into. It really is. It really is. Nick, my one daughter that's in college now, she just turned 19 in November. She literally sleeps. She's home for like winter break or whatever because of COVID. And she sleeps till 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, Zach. Well, I don't know. A lot of kids in my time frame didn't really have that problem. Like I said, it just, you know, the working part wasn't really the problem. I could have enjoyed that, but it was, you know, I would just get dropped off, and here I am, 12 or 13, all by myself. There was nobody else there, trying to run a tire shop and stuff. And I didn't get paid. Son, can you take that from him, please? Can you take the toy? But we'll keep out of that. So, how many people we got wanting a shirt? Michael, you said you wanted like a hoodie or something, didn't you? I don't think it was a lot of trust, Nick. It was a lot of him going to do other stuff. So, yeah, it was pretty rough, man. I ain't gonna lie. John wants one. Third shift. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it. Michael, when I work third shift, you know, I'm weird. Like, I stay up late at night even though I get up early. You know, usually I only get, like last night I was up till 4 and I think I got up at 7 today. But when I used to work third shift, I would come home in the summertime and I could not go to sleep. It was so nice out. There was many times where I'd just stay up for 24, 48 hours. I also saw a lot of people wreck their cars on the way home from work too. A couple times. The puppies are knocking stuff over, but a couple times we were right behind it. Me and my other buddy was right behind cars that wrecked. So where people fell asleep driving, which was crazy, scary. One guy, he worked there. He had a after he left the place that I worked at. All right, Nick. All right, baby. I appreciate you. But after he worked, you know, he would work there, and then he would work like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours at like a bakery or whatever in the mornings. And he actually had dropped, I forget what he dropped in the fryer, but when he dropped it, he was so tired his mind didn't think, and he actually stuck his hand in the fryer after it. And oh my God, guys, he messed his hand up so bad. And it was because he worked third shift. He was sleep deprived. Nick, that popped up there, brother. I'm glad it did. And like I said, I appreciate you. Todd, what's going on, brother? We just chatting and hanging out, guys. Talking a little bit about shirts, a little bit about this big old dog that she looks so small on camera. That's what's crazy. I mean, honestly, I'd say she's probably taller than me when she stands up, and I'm 6'3". She's close to it. Don't be licking yourself on camera, you pupper dog.
She's looking behind her. Now Jake is just staring straight at me.
But yeah, cool, Zach. Want to, like I said, anybody that messages me on Facebook, I'll try to get back with you as soon as she gets here, and then see if you want to proceed.
Dad, I don't think Jason's gonna give up with the toy.
Nick, like I said, I've never worked like at a place where I used a deep fryer or anything, so I would have never thought about it. But his name was Kenny, actually, and I can't remember Kenny's last name, but yeah, he did. He was messed up for a little while over it. I couldn't imagine dipping my hand in a deep fryer. And he was just so tired it never even, the thought didn't cross his mind. I forget what he dropped in it. It's been so long ago. Michael, I would not have a clue on a hoodie, but on a shirt, I could probably give you a general idea. The larger size shirts, once it hits like, I can't remember if it's XL or 2XL, but once it hits that, they actually get really, expensive compared to the previous sizes. Not really expensive, but I'm thinking for like, it'd probably be like a large, or it might even be an extra large or down, would probably be around $15. For bigger sizes, it could be $20, guys. I'll do the best I can. I'm not trying to get rich or anything, guys. So I will do the best I can with the prices. And like I said, I will give stuff away. What, Jace?
He wants his toy.
Where's it at?
Behind me.
Why don't you take him out the potty real fast?
Okay.
But, like I said, guys, I'm not going to try to get rich off these shirts. I'd like to see some people out there wearing them, and,
He doesn't want to.
Yeah, he will.
Yes.
And we'll give some away, too, Todd, yeah, I think I can. I wear tall sizes myself, so. 2 shirts, size large. Okay, yeah. I think we can get those for probably about $15. Yeah, Zach. Like I said, we're just, if we could make a couple bucks off one, that just covers our time. So, not trying to get rich or anything like that. I don't know about it. It's probably in the bedroom. Okay, Michael, we'll look at some hoodies and see what we can do on them. I don't know why the XLs, double XLs and stuff. I have no idea why they're so expensive. Okay, yeah, Nick, shoot me a message. Like I said, I saw that we can order those. The XLT, I wear a 2XLT, and I know the struggle, guys. I'm telling you, if I don't get a tall size, I'm not kidding when I say that. It comes down to about my pant line originally, and after a wash or two, it literally goes to my belly button. Could be, Zach. I'm really not sure. Like I said, I will do the best I can to keep prices down. I know in the past we've had a lot of people ask about shirts and hats and things like that. I don't know what a hat will cost. A hat could be 10 or 15 bucks as well. I don't know. There you go, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jareth, I'm with you. Now these Gildan shirts, they say they don't shrink. I know Dylan was watching. It says it's pre-shrunk. I guess maybe they wash them from the factory or something and shrink them. I don't know. But it says they're pre-shrunk. And I think most of my shirts are Gildan shirts that I wear. So, I've tried other stuff on, back in the day, I'd try stuff on at the store. And it's I could get a 3XL or whatever, or 4XL, and all it did was make me look like a tent. The shirt got so big, but it didn't get any taller. It just got wider, I need the length. That's what she said. Yeah, I got you, Nick. I bowl, and a lot of the shirts I have now, I've had for a few years, because where I used to buy my shirts, they've all went out of business around here. J.C. Penney's out of business. Kmart actually used to sell XLTs, and I liked it. They fit really good. Yeah, Zach, like I said, and some people have a longer torso than others. Some maybe have longer legs, and some have longer torsos. I guess I don't really know how God set us all up, but yeah, I feel you, man. I got to have them tall sizes. Got to. You know what? Now this is off subject, but pants. Man, forever it was so hard for me to find pants, because I was in between sizes. And now they got the Levi's and probably other brands have where it's they're regular pants, but they can stretch just a little bit, And thank God, I love them. They fit good now. Carhartt, this man living large, he got a Carhartt. I ain't never had a Carhartt. Yeah, I like the length myself. 5'11". Nick, lie. Just say you're 6 foot, man. American Eagle jeans. I may give them a go. They're pretty expensive, I think, though, Zach. I live pretty minimalistic, I guess I'd say. I wear the Levi's I get. I think they come from Walmart, dude. They're 15, 20 bucks. Yeah. I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes or anything. Oh, dude, I know people love Carhartt. It's supposed to be like really warm stuff, and it's supposed to be really well made. If they last forever, that's actually really cheap. If they last forever, Zach, that's not bad at all. That's for sure. But I know a lot of people have like Carhartt, what you call it, coveralls and stuff like that, and they love them. Yeah, Nick, and now you're talking, man. That's what I probably have on right this second. Love them. Cheap, fit pretty decent. Jareth, does Carhartt sell a plain T-shirt? If they do, I mean, we could probably hook you up. What the heck am I hearing? My wife loves Kohl's. I've only been in there maybe once or twice. She likes that TJ Maxx too. I don't know if you guys have ever been in there or not. She loves that TJ Maxx. Well, I'll take a look. See what can come up. Clayton, do you know what that noise is?
What?
I don't know. It sounded crazy.
Sounds like a chainsaw.
Would you want a shirt with a pocket on it, Jareth? That sounds weird. I don't know how good a logo would work on a pocket T-shirt. Have they ate, Clayton? You need to feed them, bud. What's your guys' New Year's resolutions this year? Anything spectacular going on for that? Nothing much on this end for a resolution. We're just going to try to be better every day, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it'd probably fit with the pocket. I think the logo would be better on the front than the back. I don't know. Yeah, Jareth, you definitely, that's not something to play around with if you're having those kind of problems. I've never used a pocket on a T-shirt, Nick. Never have. Jareth, how old are you? I need to get healthy myself. I have insane blood pressure. 30? And you had a stroke? Oh my goodness, brother. You need to get taken care of. That's not good at all. There's a history of it in my family. But I don't know. I just have really high blood pressure. When I was probably about your age, I'd hurt my back really bad. I think I was 28. Hurt my back really bad and had to go to the doctors and found out I had high blood pressure. It was like, that time was 180 something over like, I don't know, 110 or something. So ended up getting on different blood pressure medications, and they never could find one that helped. For months I was on different ones, and my blood pressure's actually gotten worse. Sometimes it'd be over 200. And yeah. So anyway, long story short, I never did find one that was working, and I got tired of switching all the meds. They was causing me a ton of problems. They all have different side effects, and doing one for a week and then trying a different one for a week. So I quit them all, and I worked out really hard, and I was down to about 180 pounds. My blood pressure dropped. I was feeling good, looking good, looked like I was in high school still. And yeah. And then a couple years after that, we went on vacation. And that was the end of it. We went and saw my sister over at Hershey, Pennsylvania. We ate out at Red Robin. I was like, you know what? I miss this food. And now I'm probably, I don't know what I weigh, 230, 240. I'm a big boy. John, yeah, I got some hooks, man, if you want some. Did you order those Chaoses yet? Like I said, I'd probably sell the ones I have, but I'd probably want $40 a piece for the Chaoses I have. And you can about buy brand new ones for that. Yeah. Stress is not a good thing, man. That's for sure. Eat more fish? I don't know about that. I took fish oil pills when I was doing the workout. Boy, you can really belch that. You can taste it when you belch it up. It's got a fishy taste. That's what he said. You guys watch The Office? Anybody watch that? You guys know what I'm talking about? Who's watching Cobra Kai right now, guys? I watched the 2 new episodes of the 3rd season. The first 2 episodes of the 3rd season. And I'm excited to finish it out. I hate to just binge watch it because then I'll be let down and I have no more episodes to watch. But who watches Cobra Kai? That movie or TV show is bad. Badass, baby. That's some good stuff. I was not meant to run, Jared. I know you did. Don't be any spoilers. I don't want to know that. Was it good? Was it better than the 1st and 2nd season? That's what I want to know. Is it going to get us pumped for a 4th season? Because it brought me back to the 80s when I was a kid. I used to love Karate Kid.
Are you hungry?
I'm good, bud. Well, John, I would let her. If my wife, ex-wife, anybody wants to buy me some rockets, I'm right here, baby. Hook me up. It sounds like since we're all big boys and we all need 2, 3, 4XL t-shirts and everything like that, we should form a workout group where we help each other get into better shape over the new year. Your old lady has never seen the original Karate Kid? Michael, I am 39 years old. My wife just turned 39 on New Year's Eve. Her birthday is on New Year's Eve. We're both old timers now. We're about to hit that 40 mark. We're getting close. Just being heavy, Nick, leads to a bad knee. I know that from personal experience. And I like to bowl, and my slide knee, it hurts all the time. Yeah, thank you, Nick. She's not here right now, but I'll tell her you said that. I'm going to tell you something that I go by, John. Why say no when it feels so good to say yes? Yeah, Jareth, I can't remember. So, Karate Kid 1, I know that one. Is the second one where they go to Okinawa? I think that's the second one, right? Or am I wrong on that? Zach, when I was younger, I could move, and I'd get to them rods quick. But now that I've gotten older, when one of them takes off, it's a slow walk over. And if I'm talking to somebody, usually I continue the conversation until it's done and then walk over. Yeah, it happens, Nick. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to hurt it. Yeah, Austin, you can use them. I mean, really what you want to think of for a boilie. Now, if you're talking about just throwing a boilie out and that's it, then I've never had any luck other than some catfish by just throwing a boilie on a hair rig and that's it. Now, if you're using pack bait, around a method lead or whatever, however you're doing it, then you can think of that boilie as your hook bait. That's your pickup, and yeah, they'll hit it, and you can catch them just about like on anything else. Well, what one's the second one, Jared? I don't remember it. What? Oh, you're 5'7" though. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm 6 inches taller than you, and I weigh probably 40 or 50 pounds more than you. I honestly, guys, I don't even know what I weigh. I don't have a scale anymore. I think last time I weighed myself, I was about 230. So that's been a while. I could be 300 by now. I don't know. Yeah, Nick. Now you're the big dog now. What? I don't remember the second one, Jared. Oh, wait a second. That's where they start where they sell the little bonsai trees, right? They buy that little shop um, just across from the railroad tracks, and then they show up, and yeah, I remember it now. You didn't like the third one where they went to Okinawa? I thought it was decent too. There was only three, right? I don't remember a fourth one. So I don't remember the fight between him and Johnny in the second one. Four. Huh. I don't know anything about the fourth one. Yeah, I know there's some remakes. There's one with I can't remember that kid. I can't remember what his name is. And then there was one with a girl. I think Hillary Swank was in one. Yeah, that was Hillary Swank was in that one. There's another one too. I can't remember who that kid is. I think it had. I'm not sure if it had Mr. Miyagi in it or not. Was Jaden Smith in it? That was Jaden Smith? But he looks so different now, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe that's who it was. Jackie Chan, you're right, Nick. Yeah, you're right. That's who it was. So, come on, guys. Be good, puppy. Come on. Don't be hitting each other. Be good. Be good. But yeah, Will Smith's son's a lot different looking now than he used to be. So, yo, what's up, Shane? How you doing, brother? We're all just hanging out. We was talking about some T-shirts. I think most of us are just bored at this point now. We're just talking about everyday life, brother. Yeah, I've seen that one, and I've seen the other one too, Jared. The one I hadn't seen I thought there was like a fourth one with Daniel in it, but I guess not. Shane, I used to love winter carp fishing, and when I say love, I thought I loved it, but this is my first year where I'm not out in the cold, and I would go winter carp fishing, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it, but when I would leave, I was always really, really cold. And I was thinking, I'm not going to do this no more. And then I'd end up back out there the next week. But this year, I have not been winter carp fishing. And I think it's going to make me want it even more for spring, summer, and fall. So I think it's going to be a good break for me. Yeah, I think he is, Michael. I'm not sure. But like I said, he definitely looks different, yeah. I think I did see something like that. Yeah, Jarrett, that's for sure. It seems like the quality is a lot better. The bite is typically slower. I've had some good days in the wintertime, but typically it's slower or nothing. So, nice, Shane. What was your biggest one, Shane? Somebody sent me a picture yesterday, I think. Said they caught it on my panko bean meal pack bait recipe. Said it was their biggest yellow, their biggest common. Yes, it is. And Zach, you ever fish up there at Memorial Park? I know you had mentioned the small mirrors up there, but I didn't know if you had ever fished up there back when it had the. There used to be a lot of lower 20s in that place. I haven't seen or heard of any coming out in a long time, but there used to be a bunch of them. It does have a lot of pretty little mirrors in it now, though. The only problem is they're about that big. Gotcha. Hey, nice fish though, man. Congrats. This year, I'm hoping that we can go up to Michigan City a few times. Hold on, guys. No. Be good. Be good, girls. Be good. All right, I'm back. But hoping that we can go up to Michigan City a few times. You know, I really want to go to Del Hollow. So we'll see what we can do. Really, I've only fished that small pond like once, Zach. How big was your biggest, Michael? Really, Zach? I've never caught squat out of that pond back there by the golf course. I think I've only fished it twice, though. And I didn't give it very long. I just set up because, you know, you could park right there pretty much. And I might have fished it for an hour or so. But I love koi. I love catching them. So now that I know that, I may have to hit it. Yeah, I know that pond usually gets a lot of weeds and stuff on it. 24 pounds, nice fish. Nice fish. I can't remember what the biggest we caught this year was. I thought I had sunglasses on my head for some reason. I know, I think Dylan might have caught a couple big mirrors. My wife caught her PB mirror. I think it was like, I don't know, 22, 23 pounds maybe. I can't remember. It might have been bigger than that. I don't know. We caught some decent grass carp this year. I caught a few 20-pound commons. Yeah, well, we're going to have to get over there. I know where you're at, so. Zach, Summit's a blast to fish. I love Summit. We didn't fish it much this year. And the reason, I know this might sound stupid, but it was because of COVID. With COVID going on, there were so many people up there, you know, you couldn't hardly get a spot. Shane, that'd be a blast if you get to, for sure. I'd like to spend a week down there myself and actually fish, you know, get a lot of fishing in. Yo, what's up, Buford T. Justice? How you doing, brother? But for anybody that's not been out to Summit, there is a lot of 20 to 25 pound fish out there. Yeah, I would go through the week, Zach, and the spots I like to fish were already taken. You know, so, and that's a lake that has a lot of weeds too, so there's a lot of spots you can't fish. But but there's a lot of fun fishing up there, you know. It happens, Nick. The channel cats love carp bait anyway. Buford, yeah, I'd say it's cold, so I'm not surprised. We're gonna get some more, probably catfishing in on the channel. I don't know. They're probably about ready for the ice fishing up there. I guess they get a lot of ice fishermen. So, oh, nice, Jareth. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, catching grass carp, really the main thing is just fishing a place that has them. There's a lot of places that don't. There you go, Nick. What size catfish do you eat? Do you eat big ones too, or just the little ones? Oh yeah, Michael. If I was over in that area, I would definitely be spending a day or two on that water for sure. For sure. Zach, I think we only caught maybe one or two catfish this year at Summit. But like I said, we didn't fish it much. In previous years, we would catch a lot of 8 to probably 10 or 12 pounders fishing for carp up there. Okay, girl. But we'll get some more catfishing on the channel. No, Austin, that's a pretty expensive tournament to fish. So I have not fished it myself. Willow, stop, girl. Now I know a lot of people that have. I was on Team Fish Fighters for a while, and some of those guys fished it. But I was going to say something else, guys. We was talking about getting some catfishing in. I'll tell you the videos that do really good on this channel are like the reel review videos. I've kind of noticed that. What I may do is I may buy some of the cheaper casting reels, do some more comparisons and stuff like that, and then give them away after we do the reviews. Oh man, there used to be a ton of those yellow perch up there, Zach. Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people don't eat the bigger ones, and I've always been told if they're over like, I don't know, some say like 10 pounds, some say like 15, that they have more mercury or something in them. So I don't really know. And I checked the tracking on that Viper X reel, Nick, and it still says it's going to get there tomorrow, but I don't think it will because it said it. Last time I looked, it still said it was sitting in Indianapolis, but then again, I saw a lot of the packages I had shipped said they were sitting in Indianapolis for 5, 6, 7 days and were not scanned again until they were delivered. So 5 pounds, yeah. I don't eat fish. I've just never been a fish guy. I don't know, something about it for some reason. When I was a kid, I used to eat the stupid fillet of fish, the frozen ones that you get at the store, and I forget. Like I had a bad experience with it. I was scarred. Cool, Nick. I appreciate you sending them out. I had another guy reach out to me. He is sending me a. It looked pretty trick. It's a line spooler, but the one I was excited about was the D-spooler. It's an attachment you put on the drill. I use a pencil, but he made his own attachment. I guess he sells them on eBay, and he wanted to send them to me to do a video on. And I said sure. So I'm kind of excited about that attachment. Now I got to find a reel to take some line off with. Yeah, I'd probably throw a 44-pound flathead back myself, but hey, to each their own, I guess, guys. Bluegill and crappie, that's what my dad fishes for. He catches a bunch of them. He loves them, I guess. This might make some people mad, but he eats bass and stuff like that, too, if he catches one. I'm not a bass guy, so I don't know. In fact, when I'm fishing, usually bass fishermen drive me insane. It's amazing how if you're fishing a spot that you can walk to or pull right up to out of your vehicle, every boat in the world wants to fish that spot too. You know, if I had a boat, me personally, I would try to fish places that I can't reach by walking. But most bass fishermen want to come right over you. I mean, literally come in. I've had them throw in and hit 2 feet in front of my rods and, get my line. Have my line get in their props. Oh, man. Yeah, they probably do, Zach. Like I said, I don't like fish taste for some reason. And it's been so many years ago since I even ate a fish. I really don't know what it tastes like now. I'm with you, Jareth. They're not trash, but I don't know. I don't see the hype around the bass. I'm just not understanding why it's such a popular sport fish compared to, like, say, even a carp. I mean, to me, when you think of a sport fish, I would want to think of something that's readily available to catch in most places that reach trophy sizes. Like a carp is one of the most popular sport fish around, just not in the United States, which is crazy to me. Other countries recognize it as the number one fish. Yeah, I mean, your average size carp, Nick, is way bigger than your average size bass. Jet skiers can be bad too, Michael. Believe me, I know. I've seen it all. Kayakers. Yeah, it's something, Zach. Like I say, I don't know. They love it. They sure do love it. I did a bass video this year. I got like 100 and some views on that video. And we caught some that was probably about 5 pounds. I have a place that's, let's see, it'd be 1, 2, 3. It's 3.5 blocks from my house. And there are bass in there. I know you guys are going to think I'm lying. Nobody watching has been there with me, I don't think. But I snuck in there before. You're not supposed to fish it. It's a gravel pit. IMI over here. And you could literally catch a bass probably 3 out of 4 casts. And I would say the average size was 6 pounds. That's no lie, guys. Yeah, Jareth, I don't doubt it, man. Muncie Reservoir up here. It's called Prairie Creek, actually. I know when I was younger, I used to fish it all the time. We'd catch some big carp out of it. At that time, we could. And once I got older, I guess they had started having, like, I don't know, bow tournaments or whatever. Just get carp out any way you can. And what happened is, anytime you take a bunch of carp out, and Zach, you're watching this, it's just like Memorial Park up there. Once you take a bunch of them out, then they try to repopulate. So what happens is you get rid of a lot of the nicer fish in the established population, and then they just spawn off like crazy, trying to repopulate, and you got nothing but dinks, and your whole place is full of them. It takes years for it to stabilize again. I was reading somewhere years ago on how carp, they're not invasive. They're what they call they're not native. They're a naturalized species, which meant they've been here for so long they consider them naturalized. And it talked about how they actually keep their own population under control once it's established. Once they have, the right size population for a lake, when they spawn and things like that, they will eat most of their eggs or let them be eaten, because they don't want to overpopulate the lake. But anytime something disrupts that, then they will let them all hatch and try to rebuild their population, which causes a lot of problems that way. What you got, bud? Oh, I'm okay. I don't want it right now. It looks really hot. Thank you, though. The gravel pit, it's where they actually work. They're still digging. You're not allowed to fish it. But, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Prairie Creek is terrible now. There you go. Nick, you get up here, man. I may have to go over there with you. How fast can you run? I just need to be able to run a little bit faster than you. I need to find somebody that's slower than me. Zach, I've heard that this year they had a bow tournament up there. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's crazy. Summit Lake has some of the most beautiful carp in it. Their population is perfect. It's not overpopulated, and they're gorgeous. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm going to assume since you posted it, it's probably really good. I don't know what a good running time is. So I can't go with you then. Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff that goes on, Jareth, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of it, Michael. I say if you're allowed to do it, then they should make it where you can do it for all of them. You know what I mean? Not just pick different species. Stuff like that. I have not ran into any up there, Zach, so I hate to hear it. Or if I did, I sure didn't realize what they were doing. Normally they got lights on their boats. I've ran into them over here at Middle Fork Reservoir. Zach, what's your biggest carp from Summit Lake? And Nick, like I said, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But I'm going to tell you the one thing I've learned from, being alive is we don't all have the same views and opinions. And so, I'm not going to be supporting that or anything like that. But, there's nothing I can do about it. And, it is what it is, but I'm not a fan of it myself. But, Nick, I'd love to catch a big gar myself. 26.3, that's a nice one. Yeah, they really hit up Middle Fork hard. Did we fish Middle Fork this year, Clayton?
Huh?
Did we even fish Middle Fork this year?
No.
I don't think we went once, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, that used to be my favorite place, close to home. We didn't even fish it this year, Zach. And, older, the spots I like to fish are pretty rough to get to. But, I've caught many low 30-pounders out of Middle Fork. The biggest one I caught in the last 3 or 4 years, 3, 4, 5 years. Let's see here. When did I catch that 28? What was it, 28.10 or something? Was that 3 or 4 years ago?
I don't remember.
He don't remember, but I caught a 28 something 3 or 4 years ago. Might not have been that long ago. Yeah, it did. It had a bunch of them, Zach. It was a place where in the spring, you couldn't hardly go and not catch a 30-pounder. Exactly, Michael. Exactly. You hit it on the head for me. That's just my biggest thing. I don't get off on killing something and then just taking its life and throwing it, to the side or whatever. But if you're gonna eat it, I'm good with that. Like Asian carp, I guess, I've seen what Asian carp can do to a river. It's pretty insane. So I can kind of see why they have the regulations that they have, where you're not legally allowed to put them back in the water. But thankfully, I don't fish any places where I have to worry about catching it. Because I'm also on the other side of that, where it's like, if the Asian carp population is so bad, if you catch one and you kill it, you still didn't even put a dent in it, Nick, I've heard that they're great eating. I seen catfish and carp. He did a video where him and Steve Douglas caught a bunch of them and ate them. Yeah, I bet it does make a good bait. But I guess a lot of people tear them up. I guess they love to eat them. In that video I saw, you guys might have seen it. Like I said, Luke and Steve Douglas was fishing, and they caught a bunch of them. And Steve was filleting the fish, and he somehow hit his leg, and man, he cut that dude wide open. It's crazy. Yeah, you typed that right when I was saying it there. It was pretty crazy. I saw that he posted a video that he wasn't going to be uploading regularly anymore. Kind of blew my mind. Yeah. I don't know if I saw the cooking part or not, Nick. I used to watch a lot of Steve's stuff. He doesn't post that often anymore, but I just love watching it. That's him and you guys have probably heard of Catfish Dave, right? My uncle, those are probably his two favorite YouTube channels to watch. He's getting up there and he watches a lot of that. And if I had the money, I'd send him on a what you call it, where it gets chartered, and he's always wanted to catch a big catfish, and we don't have any around here, But he always talks about it. Every time I see him, he talks about catching a big catfish.
Me?
So, Uncle Donnie.
Oh, yeah.
But I would love to see him be able to have that opportunity. I messaged Catfish Dave, Zach. I was hoping that I could get him maybe on the live stream, to come in and pop in like we've been doing. And I was going to try to set it up where my uncle, I'd have to show him how to do it, but where he could click in and join, and then have him where he actually got to talk to Catfish Dave. I thought that would have been awesome. I may message Steve Douglas and see if he's interested in it too, but I never did hear back from Catfish Dave. I agree, Dave. Unfortunately, it's not fishing weather right now. I mean, it is. A guy could fish, but yeah, Zach. That's what I thought, man. I would really love to make that happen. I don't know what it would cost to go get chartered by Steve Douglas either, but I'd love to see it happen for him. He caught a 15-pounder, I think, up at Westwood. I think that's the biggest catfish my uncle's ever caught. But would love to make it happen for him one day. Nick, what you getting done, brother? I had a bunch of stuff earlier. I'm done, caught up. Like I said, just kick back, relaxing. Got a computer chair up here where it's comfortable, and man, I could probably go for a while on something like this. You gotta get them chores done for Mama and make her happy. Oh, nice, Dave. Yeah. I don't know what the safe amount of ice is, to be honest with you. I'm not sure on that one. Coming up, I think I'm going to do a video. I was going to do it today, and then I saw somebody else was having a live stream, so I figured I'd hold off on it and do it a different day, so maybe we get more viewership. But I'm thinking about doing a video where I tear down like a Abu Garcia, a brand new rocket, so people can kind of see it live. Maybe have 2 camera angles, and maybe do something like that, and tear down a Chaos. Give us something to do. Really, I would have thought 6 inches would have been quite a bit of ice, but I don't really know. Yeah, there's a few ways I don't want to go out in this world, and one of them is falling through ice, and freezing to death and drowning at the same time does not sound fun to me. Yeah, I mean, I imagine. Yeah, I got you, Nick. Same here, brother. I did a bunch of stuff earlier, and yeah, we ain't got much to do now. Going to enjoy the rest of the day. Might watch some more Cobra Kai. Maybe put some shirts together for some people. We'll check our messages in a little bit when we get off here. But like I said, that's one way I don't want to go is through the ice. So I don't ice fish. I've never ice fished, and I've had so many people try to get me out there. So many people. I think they fish on a lot less than 6 inches, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. Yeah, I don't like being cold either. So I used to fish up until the lakes froze, and not this year. Not this year. Well, there's one thing about it, Michael. Turtles love carp bait. They absolutely love it. Yeah, I wouldn't trust. I don't think I'd get on 10 inches of ice. But yeah, turtles love the old pack bait.
It's snowing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Clayton said it's snowing. I'd say for turtles, it don't matter what flavor you're throwing or anything. If they're in there, they're going to hit it. It's weird though. It seems like in the spring and fall, you catch way less turtles. I heard turtle was good. I don't know. I never had it. In the summer, man, them turtles, they drive you nuts in the summertime. If you get a place that's full of them, usually I catch a lot of the soft shells. I don't catch many snapping turtles, but I've definitely caught a few. I think we had one on video not too long ago. Michael, I heard it was good. I don't know. I have a lost. It's not a lost. Well, I have a clip somewhere, I think, where earlier this year I caught a soft shell turtle, and we took it off the hook, and he was just sitting there. So I picked him up, and I was going to carry him down to the lake, and my son was filming me. I think Dylan was there too, but I took my eyes off of his head, and he turned his head and kind of smacked my finger with it, because their necks are really long. Freaked me out. I dropped him on the ground. I was cussing.
The turtle?
Yeah. Remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be your friend, though.
Well, you will, Jared. You will. Trust me. Turtles love pack bait. And I've noticed a lot of the time they get caught in the foot. It's like they're too smart to get the hook in their mouth most of the time. And they'll step on the hook while they're messing with your bait and get stuck. Yeah, I don't know how much meat would be on one, but yeah, I've heard the same thing. I heard the soft shells were really good. I don't know. I got weird taste buds. I don't venture out much. I don't even like deer. I know probably everybody watching probably loves deer meat. I don't like it. I've had it several times, and I don't know. If I go somewhere and they put it in, the first bite, as soon as I take a bite, I'm like, yeah, that's deer meat, isn't it? I mean, something about it hits my taste buds wrong. White and red, huh? Is it like the chicken of the lake? I remember, wasn't there a tuna that said it was the chicken of the sea or something like that? Maybe turtles, the chicken of the lake. What about frogs? I've never had that either. I know people do that too, though. Well, Michael, I'll tell you right now, rice is the best and easiest packing bait there is. Bumblebee tuna, that's probably it. Chicken of the sea. Yeah, Jared, like most people I know love deer. Rabbit, squirrel, they love it all. Whatever reason, man, I don't like it. I like my cows. I like my pigs. They taste pretty good. I like the old hamburger and bacon. Frog is chicken of the lake. All right. Doesn't seem like there'd be too much meat on a frog to me, but seems like you'd have to catch a bunch. I'd rather see people catching all them turtles. Leave the painted turtles. I like painted turtles. Get rid of them snappers and soft shells. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that, Zach. I love squirrels. I like to put squirrel feeders out and feed them. They crack me up. Really? Bear, huh? I would not have a clue on the bear. I don't even know anybody that's ever ate bear. I think you're the first that I've met. Rabbit over squirrel. What do you guys use to shoot the squirrels with? You guys use like a buckshot, or you use a 22? What do you guys use for them? Squirrel brains? Man, there's a lot of people, Jarrett, that eat like cow brains and cow tongues and stuff like that. So I know there's a bunch that do it. I can't bring myself to do it for some reason. Really? Oh, I like chicken too. Chicken's delicious. I can tear that up. I think that's about as gamey as I get. I could see that. I could see a pellet gun maybe. Yeah, I know people that have used, like a 410 or so, but it seemed like you get so much buckshot in there that it wouldn't be hardly worth it. That's why I was curious on what people use that were watching. I've got I wonder where that is. I had a 22 laying around somewhere that was a really old gun. I've got I think it's a Marlin 3030. When my brother passed away, I think he was, sad to say now, but I think he was 14 when he passed. 14 or 15? I can't even remember now. That's terrible, guys. I have no idea who that is. So anyway, but we used to shoot guns a lot, target practice, and he had a 30-30. Yeah. It's my Great Dane there, Palmetto. He's got a show coming up shortly, guys. We'll be off in time for that one ourselves. All about staying warm, I think it was. But yeah, the 30-30 that I have, it's set. Like I said, I think my brother passed away when he was 14 or 15. It's sad that I don't remember. I try to block that out anymore, but so I'm 39. I think I was 13. So 26 years I've had that gun. I have not shot it. It's just set. It's followed me around. Anytime I move, it's a beautiful gun. It's got beautiful woodwork on it. It's gonna hang on to it forever, I reckon. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know anything about black bear, Nick. Maybe it is. I don't know. What kind of dog do you have, Palmetto? We've got other puppies on the floor here. He's a pretty big dog too, but the Great Dane, you can't really see her. She's actually, oh, you got a Great Dane? No way. I've never seen a Great Dane boxer mix. If you think about it, shoot me a picture of that. I'd love to see it. I forget. I think, what did my wife say that Willow is? She's I forget what kind of Great Dane said she was for colors. I think it was like a Harlequin something. I don't remember, but she's a beautiful dog, but she doesn't look as big on camera for some reason. I'm 6'3", and I bet if she stood up, she's probably as tall as I am. Really, yeah, like I said, I don't know, Michael. The most gamey I get is chicken, pig, and cow. That's what I eat. I don't even hunt anymore. When I was teens, and I don't even know if I hunted in my 20s, really. It might have just been in my teens. But yeah, Palmetto, if you think of it, shoot me a picture of that dog. I'd love to see it. That's probably my two favorite dogs. We had a boxer that passed away this year. He was 15. I think we need to just do a live stream all about our fishing dogs, or our dog companions. We should all join in and show off our puppies. The St. Bernard Australian Shepherd. Wow. That's a weird combo, Michael. The St. Bernard's huge, and then you got the Australian Shepherd, which is a very smart dog. I've had, Australian Shepherds when I was growing up. My dad had one, and they're smart. They're great dogs, but they're kind of small compared to that St. Bernard you got mixed in there. I don't know what Willow weighs. I'd say she's over 100 pounds. She could be 125, 150 maybe. I don't know. My little puppy dog that's laying down here, he's not little. I think he's like, How much does Jace weigh? Last time he was at the vet, wasn't he like 70 pounds or something?
I don't know.
I think he's like 70, and he's big to a lot of people, but to me, he looks like a little baby. Really? Yeah, I've never heard of that breed, Michael. But there's a lot of them I haven't heard of. We usually get all of our dogs. Either we'll find a stray and we'll take them in. We try to keep 2 dogs at the same time, and if one of them's getting up there where they're going to pass in the next year or so, if we see one that somebody doesn't want, or we find a stray or something, or there's one at a shelter maybe, then we'll get it. We'll try to keep 2 dogs on hand because that's about all we can handle. But they get a good life here. They love it. You guys should see what Jace is doing. He's laying on my shoe down there. I'm moving it around, giving him a little rubbing. Yeah, big dogs scare a lot of people, Michael. Not me. I'm more scared of the little dogs. For some reason, man, they scare the crap out of me. They're little yappers and they bite. God, I've been bit so many times by those little chihuahuas and stuff like that. Pomeranians. Been bit by all those. I've never, like all the pit bulls I've seen. Like I said, my other dog, he's like a pit mix of some sort, I guess. He's not, I don't think he's full blooded. But man, I'm telling you what, he's the sweetest dog, and all the pit bulls I've been around were just so sweet. $7 foot. You probably need a 7-footer for that one. Yeah, big dogs are just, I don't know. To me, the big dogs kind of more like people in a way. Like you saw Willow back there. She was setting up like a human. You guys should see how she does a lot of stuff. Like if I went over there and touched her, she'd probably in a few minutes just kick onto her back and have her legs up in the air, just wanting her belly rubbed. Yeah, Zach, and like I said, every pit I've ran into, now don't get me wrong, I know there's bad ones, but there's bad in all of them. It's like people. There's great people and there's bad people. The ones I've been around were really good dogs. We were just talking about, like I said, I think Jace is like 13, isn't he, Clayton? I think that's what Mom thought.
I think
12. 12 or 13, my wife thinks. He was a stray. When I had the hydro dipping shop, he come over there and he kind of scared me just by the way he was looking. I was like, okay, and I opened the door and he come in and let him stay there because I was on a main road, and so I posted stuff all up on all the local Facebook and all that stuff, and we drove around to see if we could find a house maybe he come from. We never did. I think we've had him for, I don't know, we even asked all the local neighbors around there. I don't know where he come from, to be honest with you guys, but how long have we had Jace? We've had him for a long time ourselves.
Probably 6, 7.
6 or 7 years. And then, like I said, the vet's the one that told my wife how old they thought he was. But he's getting a lot of gray now. But, yeah. So he was kind of a stray dog, and, but it seems like the bigger ones, to me, but they can be scary now. They can be scary. Yeah, I can see that, Zach. I'm weird, man. I see like a big old puppy dog. I don't care how big he is. I'm like running over. I'm like, can I pet him? Yeah. I took Jace over to, what's that lake in Ohio? I can't remember. It's over by Oxford. Michael, you probably know. The one over by Oxford there. Is that Acton Lake? Oh, Houston Woods. I think it's called Acton Lake, but it's in Houston Woods. And we took him over there for a little walk. And man, he was pulling us so hard. Every time he saw somebody, he was pulling his way over there because he wanted them to acknowledge him and pet him. And some people were really scared, you know, but a lot of people were like, "Can I pet him?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they'd pet him, and he thought that was the greatest thing in the world. He was so happy. Rush Run. I'm thinking Houston Woods is what I was thinking of, Michael. But he loved it. But I'm not opposed to maybe the next dog I get. Could be a, what do they call those? A blue pit? Oh, they're gray. I could be down for one of those. I don't really care what they look like, but that's kind of like, a dog I've always thought would be cool. I see pictures of them on the internet, and they look really pretty. But if something happens to one of these guys, we'll probably go to the shelter or whatever and get one. Said the Great Dane, that was my brother's dog. We've had her for, I think he had her for like 7 months or something. So she was just a pup still at that time. And she's over a year now, I believe. How long have we had Willow? She might be almost 2 years now, actually.
1 year.
We've had her for 1 year? We've had her for over...
Like 1.5.
Yeah, so she's about 2 years old now.
Oh, she's still 1.
How's she 1 if we had her for 1.5?
Because when they had her, they've only had her for like a month or...
They had her for like 7 months, though. Yeah.
And then we've only had her for like probably a year and 2 months.
Okay. So she's almost 2 then. If she's not 2, she's almost 2. I think she'll be 2 in like probably May or something like that. But great dog, beautiful dog. She's probably worth a bunch of money if somebody was like a dog seller. She's really pretty. She's full blooded. I can't remember what they call that. She's a Merle. Oh, it's a Merle Mantle. That's what they call her. A Merle Mantle. That's it. That's what the wifey said. Or a Mantle Merle or whatever. She's gray and white and it's real pretty. But, well, I mean, Rush Run is a pretty small lake. I've never heard of Rush Run, Zach, so that might be something worth trying out. You got carp over there, Michael? I know the one thing I like about Ohio is there are a lot of places that you can fish that don't require a fishing license. There's a lot of public parks over there that you don't have to have a license, and I like that. Over here in Indiana, you got to have a license no matter where you go, pretty much. So, yeah.
You guys look the same.
Well, you're going to have to check it out and let us know. Can you guys see the text on the bottom there? It looks like it might be not high enough on the screen.
This is for my Xbox. This is Xbox. That's the way this like TV is.
I'll raise it up a little bit. There, you can see it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Clayton just turned it on his Xbox, so I was just curious. We'll raise it up a little bit. Well, guys, I appreciate all of you coming in here. I think we may hop off and grab a bite to eat. I'm getting pretty hungry, so may run up and get us some Mickey D's. And then before we start that diet that we're not actually going to start for New Year's. I know a lot of people say they are, but man, it's so hard to do one. It really is. It takes a lot of self-control. When I did it years ago, it was so hard to do for the first probably month. After that, it was not bad. And then, man, it got that one breakover killed it for me. But I did it for several years. I didn't drink any soda or anything for several years. Oh, my goodness. My puppy's wanting to come up here. Oh. Let me get him up here, guys. Oh, come here. Oh. 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 He likes to try and sit in a chair with me, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Woo. You guys see the puppy? He thinks he's a lap dog. He's like 70 pounds and thinks he's a lap dog. He's a butthead, isn't he? Yeah, he's a good boy. I'm sitting in the wrong chair for him to get up here real good. Oh. He's a good puppy. You want to say hi, Jace? Say hi to him. Say hi. Say hi, buddy. Alright. This ain't the best chair for you, so... Oh. Clayton's got the other chair that he fits in better. Put it down. We'll put the puppy down. Oh. Come on, buddy. Oh, I know, you're old. Go slow. Oh, but guys, I think we're going to hop off here, grab something to eat. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want a shirt, please hit me up on Facebook. I'm bored. I have nothing to do today. I'd love to pump a few out and could probably ship them out in the mail tomorrow even. Ain't got much to do, so. But I do appreciate y'all watching. Yes, Michael, send me a picture of it. If you guys have dogs, send them over. I won't say no to a dog picture. I've made it a rule in life. If somebody says, do you want to see my dog? I will never say no. I will always say, of course. Who doesn't want to see a dog picture? Unless it's a Chihuahua, then I don't know. They bite me a lot. So. But Zach, I appreciate you, brother. Zach, Michael, Nick, whoever all's in here. I can't see everybody. It doesn't show me. I appreciate you all. We'll come at you this week with, like, I don't know, maybe a real teardown video where we do it live on stream if we can get the OBS set up correctly with 2 camera angles and whatnot. The audio, you saying it was okay then for what we're doing? Like you guys could hear and all that good stuff? So I want it to be, you know, where you guys can hear and we can keep everything, you know, where everybody can watch and enjoy it. But if the audio is good, we'll see if we can't get the other angle set up. Yeah, for sure. We can do that. We could definitely meet up for it, Michael. That'd be better for me, too. I could meet you in, like, Richmond or something. But, like I said, we might see if we can get another angle and do a real teardown live on the Rocket. Chaos, I haven't taken that Chaos 60 apart yet, so it'd be new to me as well. Maybe we'll break something or lose something live on stream. That ought to be fun, right? I mean, who doesn't want to see that? So, yep, that's here. But we'll catch you guys later in the week, man.